This is Tarun Kumar working in Kendriya Vidyalaya Koraput. Welcomes all of you for today's English class. And today's topic is class discussion part 2, and it deals with question and answer of the chapter, the poem. It is related to class 5 English. Friends, we have already discussed about the poem dissertation as well as the textual questions related to the poem in part 1. So in part 2, we will discuss some of the more questions related to this poem, and the topics can be covered here like notice writing as well as writing the story related to bravery. Like this, so many things are there, and I would like to request everyone, please watch this video up to the end and get your doubts clear. So what are the objectives we are going to achieve after watching this video lesson? And the objectives are: number 1, we can answer textual questions. We can write stories related to bravery. Then we can understand the describing words related to nature of the students. We can write a notice also. So friends, let's read the poem, class discussion, question and answer. Here, what activity was going on in the class? You can get it from the poem that the teacher was discussing something in the class with the children. So we can write a discussion on a topic was going on in the class. Who was the quiet one in the class? Friends, in the poem, the teacher told a name and she asked a girl regarding her quietness, and the girl replied something after the end of this lesson. So you can find the name. The name is Jane. So we can write Jane was the quiet one in the class. Why was she quiet? Her quietness has several reasons, but we have to find out one reason. So let's put up the reasons. She was afraid to air her opinions. She hated the noise. She didn't like the activity. She was quiet by nature. Friends, in the first option says she was afraid to air her opinions, and this is not mentioned in the poem. And the second one is she hated the noise. This is also not mentioned in the poem. She didn't like the activity. This is also not mentioned in the poem. But at the last of the poem, she herself told to the teacher that Miss or Madam, some children are quiet by nature, and you know about this one. So we can hit she was quiet by nature. And the answer goes like this: she was quiet by nature. How do you interact in class during discussions? Do you participate or remain quiet? Friends, whenever there is a discussion, what do? Do you participate or you don't participate just like Jane? So we have to write, yes, I participate in the class discussion by sharing my views whenever there is a necessary. But my friends, we have to listen more and talk less. And we have to talk and we have to share our feelings and opinions whenever there is necessary. Otherwise, we should stop our talking and we should listen to the discussion. Choose two friends in your class who are very different from each other. Use the clues in the box to describe their nature. You may also add your own words to describe them. Friends, you have to choose two friends of your classroom, and you know they are most probably different in nature. They may have different qualities, and some of the qualities are given here: naughty, lively, sharing, careless, studious, cheerful, regular, helpful, friendly, quiet. So we have to use these clues, these describing words, and we have to describe our friends. Here is Rahul, another one is Sunil. So we have to describe these two friends. Rahul and Sunil are my two friends. Both of them are different from each other. Rahul is very naughty and lively. He is very careless in studies. He is friendly in nature. He remains cheerful always. But Sunil is very quiet in nature. He is studious and regular in our class. He is very helpful and sharing also. So friends, we used the qualities like naughty, lively, careless and friendly and cheerful for Rahul, and we used the qualities like quiet, studious, regular and helpful and as well sharing for Sunil. So you can also write by taking two of your friends' names. Let's talk. What is a discussion? To discuss means to talk together or decide something. Friends, discussion means there should be a talk together or in a group, and there should be a decision at the end. That means whenever we are to decide something about a matter, then we sit together with more than two or three people and we start talking with each other to find out the result or the decision to be taken after the discussion. So this is called as discussion, and when you do this, you are taking part in a discussion. Whenever there is a discussion, you should take part in a discussion. Suppose you are the part of a group and there is a talking going on, that means you are also a part of the discussion. Read the sentences below. They tell us what happens in a discussion. So here are some of the sentences will be given for you, and these sentences generally happen whenever there is a discussion. And the sentences are: in a discussion, each person gives his ideas one by one. Some tell why something should be done, others may tell how. Participants ask questions and answer them. Many ideas are given. Everyone helps to decide which ideas are the best. So friends, these are the things are happening in a discussion, and after the discussion there should be a result, and that result will be the decision of the group. Let's talk. Note the points you might discuss before planning a visit to the park. Suppose you are going to a park with your friends and you have to discuss something. What are the things you can discuss? You can discuss about the location, that means which park you want to visit, and you can also find out on which day or date we are going to visit and what time you should visit. Next, whenever if you are going there, what are the things you should take with you for any amusement, just like for playing? And also you can discuss about the food what you are going to take with you for maintaining your hunger in the park. Friends, so some of the options are here. Choose a day and time, what things to bring to play, assign duties and things to eat. You can assign the duties like suppose 7 children are there. One child will bring samosa, another child will bring bread, another child will bring some other food items like fruits. Like this you can give duties to other children. Look at the picture in the poem. Imagine and write what the discussion in the class is about. There is a discussion in the class and we have already read about the poem, and what the discussion actually was, it is not given to us in the poem, but we can guess it from the poem by reading and by looking at the picture. So friends, what could be that one? Let us find out. According to me, I would like to say that I think the discussion in the class is about a study tour to a zoo. The teacher asks about the place and time to visit. Students suggest their opinions to visit the capital zoo in the city. They fix the coming Monday. Everyone agrees to bring snacks for the breakfast. So this is the discussion inside the classroom. And obviously, Jane was silent without talking something. So at the last, teacher asked Jane why Jane was silent, and Jane replied that she was quiet in nature. So my dear friends, let's go to the next topic. Fill in the grade given below by assigning qualities to each person. Some clues are given here to help you. Here, Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner. Neera is also called a chatterbox. Pranav recently saved a cat from drowning in the lake. Megha is just the opposite of Neera. Mithila always teases everyone. Ritu is always seen with a book in hand. So friends, these are the qualities of the children. But we have to fill up a grade. And that means a table with the qualities and with their attitude. So let's start. Here you can see the same sentences and here is the grade. So here in the left column, you can see the name of the children, and in the top row, you can find out the qualities like brave, naughty, quiet, talkative, generous, and studious. So my dear friends, you have to fill up the cells just below to the qualities of each child. So how can we fill up? We have to take the clues. If one sentence has been given for each child, just like Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner. So friends, according to Sangeeta's nature, we have to fill up here. So prior to that one, let us find out what are the meanings of these words. First of all, brave. What do you mean by brave? Brave means showing courage. Naughty means badly behaved. Quiet means remain silent. Talkative means who talks very much or talks more. Generous means ready to help. Then studious means studying most of the time or mostly studying only. So these are the qualities and these are the meanings of these words. So let us find out which one will be suitable for each of the child. So here first one, Sangeeta lends her pencil to her partner. So this shows the quality of helping, ready to have. Okay, so this sentence comes under the quality of generous. So let us take generous. Yes, against Sangeeta, we can put the tick mark. Next one, Neera is also called a chatterbox. Neera is also called a chatterbox. Chatterbox means who talks more, and we can say that is a talkative, means who talks more. So let us fill up that one against Neera. Neera is talkative. Next one, Pranav recently saved a cat from drowning in the lake. So this shows one kind of help or rescue operation, and we can say also it is one kind of courage. So we can say brave or showing courage. So we can hit the pattern like Pranav is brave. Next, Megha is just the opposite of Nirav. So Nirav is chatterbox and Megha is opposite of Nirav. That means opposite of chatterbox. And opposite of chatterbox, it means opposite of talkative. Opposite of talkative is obviously who remains silent, and that is quiet. So let us take the column quiet against Megha. Next one, Mithila always teaches everyone. So this is one kind of act, and we can say this is a bad behavior. So we can say Mithila is very naughty, and we can fix the column with the tick button. Okay, that is naughty. Next one, Ritu is always seen with a book in hand. And always seen with a book in hand, Ritu loves to read most of the time. So we can say Ritu is Studious, that means studying most of the time. So we can hit the column with the tick mark. Ritu is studious. Friends, this is very beautiful and very amazing. Next, we will go for the next topic. Find one story of bravery about a child. You can search for the story by talking to older people or watching a television program or from a film. You can find out, friends. Friends, as all of you know, that this bravery, children who show exceptional bravery are honored with the Bravery Award to recognize their presence of mind. In 1957, the Indian Council of Child Welfare started these National Bravery Awards. Brave children are awarded cash prizes, free school education, and a certificate from the Prime Minister of India. They ride on an elephant in the Republic Day parade. Harsh Srivastava, a 12-year-old boy, and his 15-year-old sister rescued a child from the attack of a ragging bull. Yumnan Chehdev Singh, 11 years old, jumped into the flooded river and saved a 3-year-old from drowning. The act of bravery was recognized because he saved the life of an infant. Friend, these are the stories related to the bravery. So here also you have to write a story, and what should be mentioned here? You should mention, write down the story, also mention its a source. Source means where did you get this story? From the internet or from the video or from the radio or from your grandfather or from your teacher. Like this you have to write the source. Next one, you have to narrate the story to the class. Narrate means you have to speak about the story. You have to describe the story to the class. You have, which story did you like the best? So many stories will be there, but you have to find out that your favorite story. And as you find out your favorite story, my dear friends, you have to write down the reasons also that why you like this story. Here you can see the photo of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, and as he is awarding a child, girl child, with a certificate, and that girl child got the Bravery Award. So my dear friends, let me tell you, the name of the story is Shivam Pet Ruchita, and the story source is internet. I got this from internet. And why I like this story? Reason of liking the stories, it is about the bravery of act of a small child. That is why I like the story. And most probably it is a girl child. So this story goes like this. On July 24, 2014, Ruchita, a 8-year-old girl, saved two of her schoolmates when a train hit their school bus. She noticed that their bus had stopped on a railway track and a train was coming towards them. Showing extraordinary presence of mind, she pushed two students out of the window and jumped off the bus herself too. Unfortunately, she could not save her younger sister who was sitting in the front row. Her younger brother sustained severe injuries, but he has recovered now. 16 students, the driver, and the conductor lost their lives in that accident. She was honored with the Geeta Chopra Award. So friends, this is the story related to the bravery act of a child. Then write a notice. A notice tells who, when, where, and what. The girls and boys of class 5 wrote notices for the bulletin board. Read Sheila's notice. Discuss the question that follow. Here is the notice. The drama committee will meet in the classroom on Monday at 2 o'clock. We will plan a play for our annual day. Will each one of you please bring a play? And this last is Sheila. So my dear friends, some of the questions related to here. because this notice tells about something is going to happen, and that thing should be happening at what time and at what place and for what purpose. These are the things given here in the notice. So let us find out the related questions. Number one, who was to meet? Answer, the drama committee was to meet. When were they to meet? That means the time. We have to write they were to meet on Monday at 2 o'clock. Where were they to meet? That means yeah, the location we have to write, or the place, and the place is the classroom. So they were to meet in the classroom. Next question, what were they to do? And the reason for the meeting? The reason is that they were to plan a play for the annual day. Write a notice about a library committee or a football match. So friends, let us write a notice. The library committee will meet in the classroom on Monday at 2 o'clock. We will plan to decorate the display board. Will each one of you please bring articles and decorative items? And Nietzsche, you can write the down, you can write Rahul. Rahul means the leader of the committee. And this is a notice about the football match. So we can write, notice the sports committee will meet in the classroom on Friday at 1 o'clock. We will plan to organize an inter-house football match. All the house captains and associate house captains, please come prepare. And this is also by Rahul. Now, do me a favor, write a notice about a cleanliness program in the school premises. So friends, you have to write a notice about the cleanliness program. Suppose there is a program going to be happening in the future about cleaning of the school premises, means cleaning the classrooms, cleaning the corridors, cleaning the assembly ground, cleaning the garden, like this. So we have to, as the leader of the cleanliness program, you have to write about this one. So my dear friends, this is all about the question answers related to the textbook, and I will be back with a new video for you in the next time. So thank you for watching. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button, and you can comment your suggestions in the comment box. You can share with your friends, and you can follow me on https://tarunkumardas.blogspot.com. Friends, thank you very much for being with me, and I will be back with a new video for you in the next class. Till then, bye bye.